It's here again, the Air Power Conference with Kakrabating, the Walking Bible.
There are some people who don't allow God to choose for them when pain is involved. But let me tell you something. All things work together for good to them that love God and are called according to His purpose.
Don't miss this year's Air Power Conference in the following districts. Offenso on Wednesday 11th July 2018. Venue, Maranatha Assemblies of God. Bekwai on Thursday 12th July 2018. Venue, Mount Zion Assemblies of God near Amankwa Quarters. Obuasi on Friday 13th July 2018. Venue, AGA Clubhouse, Wawase, Obuasi. There'll be 2 sessions on each day, 10 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. For enquiries, contact 0249 217272. That's 0249 217272. Air Power, teaching the nations with signs and wonders.
This message is brought to you by the friends and partners of Kakrabaden. Welcome to Air Power with Kakrabaden, teaching the nations with signs and wonders. Kakra is the senior pastor of the Morning Star Cathedral, Lighthouse Chapel International, Accra, Ghana. Now, today's message.
Hello and welcome. Kakra began a new series titled Anagkazo. Yesterday, he explained the concept of fundamental principles. Today, he shares the fundamental principle we must understand to be men and women of Anagkazo. Let's join in.
Now, when it comes to walking with God and serving God, there are also fundamental keys that you must understand. Because these fundamental keys also affect you for the rest of your life. What are these fundamentals? The fundamental key to serving God is that you must follow God's agenda. God must not follow your agenda. Many people come to church and pray for God to follow their agenda. I need a wife, I need business, I need this, I need money, I need employment. It's all good. There's nothing wrong with it. But if your walk with God is for God to follow your agenda, you have understood the most basic fundamental principle in Christianity. It is not for God to follow your agenda. You follow God's agenda and then God supplies all your needs as you follow His agenda. It's the other way around. But now, unfortunately, in the house of God, we have developed a breed of people who go for all night prayer meetings, church, everything, so that God can feed their greed and their wants. Before Jesus came into the world, the Bible records a conversation that occurred in heaven. Let's read it. Hebrews chapter 10, verse 5. When He cometh into the world, that He is Jesus, He said, this is two people talking. God the Son talking to God the Father. Sacrifice and offerings thou wouldest not. In other words, you cannot use big offerings and sacrifices to compensate for not following God's agenda and following your own agenda. It cannot be a compensation. In burnt offerings and sacrifices for sins, thou had no pleasure. Then he said, God is not necessarily looking for sacrifices and offerings. It's not bad to give sacrifices, but there are things that are higher than that. Amen. Then he said, in verse 7, in the volume of the book, it is written of me. The volume of the book is the Old Testament parchments, or the Old Testament book, Isaiah, Jeremiah. A body hast thou prepared me to do thy will, O God. I'll give an example. Let's say Pastor Brian has got a father. Pastor Brian, please come. He's the father. Pastor Armstrong is the son. Then the father wants to send the son to the earth. Then before he sends him, he said, when he cometh into the world, that is before he comes, he descends into the world, before the son comes into the world. He said, he tells the father that, listen, I know that the main thing that you require from me is not offerings and sacrifices and 3-day fasting and drinking oil and chewing grass and all those things, they are good. But that is not the main thing that you require of me. Then the father said to the son, he said, Nat, come. This is a body. So God, Pastor Brian is the father. Now he says, I have a body for you. So this body is not moving. This is the body. But the son is a spirit. So the father says, look, I'm giving you a body. And he said, remember, the reason for me giving you this body is to do my will, to follow my agenda. So the son comes and enters. And now this is the body. Then he comes to the earth because now he has a body. Because without the body, you cannot come on the earth. You may be seated. The word agenda means a list of things to do.
Thanks for joining us. Today we learned that following God's agenda is the fundamental principle we must understand in order to be successful Christians. Join us same time tomorrow for the continuation of this message. Before we go, here's a praise report to boost your faith in the Lord. I have finally secured a job. Dear Kakwa, I sent you a message concerning a new job I was looking for, and you replied that you had prayed for me. Indeed, God is good. I have received my appointment letter and have been asked to start work. Glory be to God for showing me mercy.
Thanks for your time. You can contact us, seek counseling, ask for prayer, order today's soul length message, or order books through the following means. Call us or message us on WhatsApp to +233 55 700 9010. Send an email to info@kakrabaden.org. You can also make a regular call or send a text to +233 20 7575 215. Our office hours are 10 a.m. to 1600 hours GMT. Finally, write to us, share your testimony and how this broadcast has been a blessing to you.